Today we're making this ultra spectacular, super delicious peanut butter chocolate bundt cake. Chocolate is swirled inside of the cake, and then it's topped with a peanut butter chocolate ganache. Absolutely glorious and really easy to make. Want to see how we do it? Just keep watching. Wow. So to start, in a large bowl, you're going to add 1 cup of vegetable oil, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. So now you're going to want to mix this all together till everything is nice and smooth. You can always just use butter too, but that's 2 sticks of butter, and that's a lot of butter. So, trying to make this a little healthier somehow. It is cake after all, but I said you're going to want to cut back just a little bit. All right, so we're going to continue to mix this until it's nice and smooth. Next, you're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. There's 1. There's 2. Along with 1 cup of whole milk. Right in there. All right, so now we're going to mix this until you have no clumps of sugar. Probably easier to use a whisk. But I don't like doing anything that's easy. At least when it comes to baking. Next up, you're going to want to add 3 eggs. So I'm going to do 1. Oops, 2. Nothing to see here. And 3. All right, now we're going to whisk those in. All right, so now that I got the eggs mixed in and I cleaned up the mess I just made in my sink because I dropped all my eggs in there. Sad. Now we're going to add the flour. You're going to want to add 2 1/4 cups of flour. That's 1 cup. 1 1/2. 2 1/4. All right, so now we're going to mix this all up until it's nice, smooth, and creamy. All right, so once you got it all mixed, you're going to want to take out about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of this batter and put it in a separate bowl. Ooh, that's thick. Alright, so we're going to do 2 cups. All right. So we got this separated. And then, all right, so for the smaller bowl that you separated the 2 cups from, you're going to want to add 1/4 cup of cocoa powder along with about 1 tablespoon of coffee liqueur. You don't want to use the booze, you don't have to. You could just use, a strong brewed coffee, but just 1 tablespoon. All right, and now we're going to carefully mix this all up. And this is going to be the swirl part of the cake. So nice and chocolatey. See that? And the coffee really, you're not going to taste the coffee at all, but what it does is it really enhances the chocolate flavor. Just kicks it up a notch. All right. We're going to keep mixing this until all the lumps are gone. So now in the larger bowl, you're going to add 3/4 cup of smooth, creamy peanut butter. If you don't want to use peanut, you can use any kind of nut butter you like, cashew, almond. You can even use sunflower butter, or if you don't want to use any of those any nut butters, you can even use cookie butter. Oh, that cookie butter stuff is crazy, and that would be really good in this cake too. All right, so now we're going to mix this in until it's all nice and smooth. All right, so once you have the peanut butter fully incorporated in your batter, you're gonna pour it into a well-sprayed or buttered Bundt pan. All right, then you're gonna take your chocolate batter and you're gonna spoon this right on top of this one. All right. Oof, this looks like a giant peanut butter cup. Nothing wrong with that. Right, just make sure you want to get all that delicious batter in there. You don't want to waste a drop. All right. So good. All right, so we got all the batter on top, and now what you're gonna do, try not to eat all the batter. All right, so now with the skewer, you are going to just swirl this around. This way you're gonna get the chocolate inside mixed in with the peanut butter batter. Do some fancy swirls. All right, so once you got it all mixed together, I ended up using a spoon. It was much faster. You're going to want to bake this in a preheated 350-degree oven for about 40-45 minutes. All right, you're going to do the little toothpick trick. Once the toothpick's inserted in the center, comes out clean, the cake is ready. You definitely don't want to overcook this. So you're going to want to check it around, start checking around 35-minute mark. All right, so into the oven it's going to go. The cake's in the oven. What shall we do? Oh my kitty, that's right, it's cocktail time! Yay! All right, so for today's special martini, it doesn't have a name because I'm just kind of making this up as I go along. So it's probably gonna be like a toasted almond. All right, so we're gonna add equal parts Bailey's or Irish liqueur. So we're gonna do 1.5 ounces. We're gonna do 1.5 ounces of amaretto. And then we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of liquor 43. Kind of a vanilla-y liqueur. All right, so shaky time, and we pour. Okay, looks like a toasted almond. Oh, look how creamy that looks. Oh. Yep, overshot the ingredients. I have extra. Sad. All right, but now we taste it. Cheers. Ooh, oh, that's nice. Yes, it's very much like a toasted almond, but a little more zing to it. That liquor 43, it's got little citrus notes to it too. Oh, but that's nice. Almost tastes like a cake batter with like almond and citrus. I like this. I could keep drinking it. So if you try this drink, let us know. Or if you think of a name for it, let us know that too. All right, cheers. All right, so we just pulled this out of the oven. It actually took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take. It actually took 54 minutes. So a little bit longer. Or was it 49 minutes? No, 54 minutes. All right, so now we're going to allow this to cool in the pan for about 15 minutes until we pop it out. All right. It smells so good. Oh. All right, so we've allowed the cake to cool in the pan for a little bit. Then we popped it out. Look how pretty it looks. You see the dark streaks? That's the chocolate. The other one's the peanut butter. Oh, so good. So we're gonna allow this to cool a little bit more. And then you can top it with some powdered sugar. You know, and serve it like that. It would be absolutely lovely. But, you know, we gotta take it to the next level. So we're gonna top our cake with a chocolate peanut butter ganache. I know, it's just as good as it sounds. All right, so we're gonna start with 2 cups of chocolate chips, chunks, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, super dark chocolate. I'm using 53% chocolate here. These are chunks. So you could do this over a double broiler if you want. You know, put this bowl over, you know, a pot of boiling water and just keep stirring. But I'm gonna do it in the microwave. What you do is microwave this 30 seconds at a time. You know, let it go 30 seconds, stop it, give it a stir. Do another 30 seconds, give it a stir. Another 30 seconds, stir, and yada yada. So into the microwave it's gonna go. Nice. So after a couple cycles in the microwave or a few minutes on the stove, you'll see your chocolate's just about melted. You know, when you still have a few little chunks left, you're gonna wanna add about a third to half a cup of peanut butter, or whatever nut butter you used in the process for the cake. Like, so if you used the cookie butter, use the cookie butter, or almond butter, or whatever. All right, so then you're gonna stir this in. Does this not look ridiculously decadent, or what? Oh. All right, and then you're gonna finish it over the double broiler or another 30 seconds in the microwave. All right, so this needs at least another 30 seconds. But it's gonna be so heavenly. So heavenly. Nice. All right, so once it's all done, you'll see it's beautifully creamy, rich, oh so delicious. Look at that. Oh. And if you taste it, it just tastes like a melted peanut butter cup. It's amazing. All right, so we're gonna allow this to cool for just a few seconds before we start pouring this on top of our cake. All right, so the cake is cool. We've allowed our ganache to cool for a little bit. And now it's time to put it on top of the cake. Now we can be delicate and just gently drizzle this on top. Or you can just pour it on. Because look at this. Oh my gosh. Are you seeing this? Are you? Do you? Oh, so luscious, so ridiculously good. Look at this. Look at this cake. Do you see this now? Do you see it? Oh, heavenly, decadent, and oh my gosh. And was this not an easy cake to make? Can you imagine bringing this to somebody's house? And just let it all just drizzle down the sides and in the middle. And you wanted to put just powdered sugar on this. It would have been good too, you know, I'm not gonna lie. That would have been very lovely, but this is a cake. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. All right, so we're gonna let the ganache set for a few minutes. All right, so we've allowed the ganache to set, so now it's time to cut it. Although I don't want to cut it, it's so pretty. All right, let's see how it comes out. Oh, cuts like butter. Let's see how it looks. Let's see, does it have the nice swirl inside? And it does. Look at that. Look at it. Oh, that looks so good. All right, taste test time. Moment of truth. So moist, creamy, the chocolate, the peanut butter, the cake. Oh, so decadent. This would be over the top of vanilla ice cream. Take notes. But even so, whipped cream, but it doesn't need it. It is so good. You get all the flavors in there, even hints of vanilla, when there's only a teaspoon in it. Oh. I'm gonna be eating a lot of cake tonight. All right, so if you try this recipe, let us know. I'm sorry, you guys can't have the cake. It's chocolate. You can't have it. And Drake's being such a good boy. I know. I'm sorry, Drake. I'm sorry, Lou. I'll make you a separate cake, okay? I'll make you a peanut butter cake. All right, without the chocolate. Because chocolate's bad for you. See, Doug's excited for it. All right, bless you. I'm sorry, Lou. I'm sorry. What? No, I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't make that cake on purpose. I'll make you another cake now, okay? I'll make you your peanut butter cake now. And I'll make a peanut butter ganache, okay? All right, sorry, Lou. All right, I'm gonna make a cake. All right, you don't have to charge me.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Poppy's Cucina. Thanks!